the Vice Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor and the University of Dodoma management team present. The Vice Chancellor represented here by Professor Winnie Esther Anderson Saria, Activity Manager for the research project and the other USAID staff, represented by Mr. Abbas Sanzugwanko, representatives of the Lesser Pass Consortium, Dada Harriet Adom, welcome to Tanzania, another home, Principal Investigator and the Lesser Research Team, Dr. Tandika, invited zonal quality assurers, quality assurer from Eastern Zone, and Dada Magina, and Chief Zonal Quality Assurer from Central Zone, Mr. Magina again. That is a coincidence anyway. Regional education officers represented here by Mr. there. Invited principals of teacher education colleges. Ladies and gentlemen, I am aware that this meeting is among the 3 research project activities conducted by the research team on behalf of the University of Dodoma as the implementing institution. Other project activities are co-creation and the dissemination of learning agendas. Ladies and gentlemen, I congratulate all those who were able to participate in this and attend the area meetings for the setting the research project's priorities. And I thank God for keeping you safe and able to reach this point of hearing what the researchers of this project have been able to identify. Furthermore, I would like to thank all education stakeholders from the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, the University of Dodoma research team, LESA research team, various leaders at all levels involved in facilitating this research in Tanzania mainland and Zanzibar, Unguja and Pemba. I also thank them for enabling all invitees to attend this meeting. I particularly acknowledge and thank the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, Tanzania Education Office for initiating and funding this research project as one among their various efforts they do to collaborate with the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology in improving learning outcomes and learning environment, especially in early grades, pre-primary education to grade 4. I am aware that USAID successfully implemented the Tusome Pamoja intervention project in 4 regions in Tanzania mainland and all regions in Zanzibar. I am also aware that USAID has launched a new intervention project called Jifunze Uelewe in the same regions that seem to be an extension of lessons learned in the Tusome Pamoja project. On behalf of the government, I thank you, USAID, and the people of America for your esteemed support to the government initiatives of delivering good services to improve livelihood of the Tanzanians. Ladies and gentlemen, This dissemination workshop is important to all of us, and the government, especially the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, as it will give us the status of the teaching and the learning process in the two areas focused by the laser research team. The dissemination is highly important as it may provide insights for the ongoing government initiatives of redesigning and reforming curricula and the education and training policy of 2014. In addition to informing the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology on the ongoing initiatives for the education reforms, this dissemination workshop is also important as it is expected that you workshop participants will interpret and translate the research findings into classroom practices for achieving improved learning environment and the learning outcomes to the pupils of the focused grade. Thus, I and the Minister of Education, Science and Technology are eagerly waiting to hear the identified areas of improvement and the suggested best practices for teaching social and emotional learning and phonics-based literacy instruction for the overall development of our children. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, education is the backbone to development of our societies and is instrumental in stimulating operations in all areas, in all other sectors. Thus, the government of the United Republic of Tanzania, under the leadership of Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, is committed to ensure the provision of quality education to all children. This research project is aligned with our vision of creating a future-ready workforce that can compete in the global market and contribute to the development of our nation. I, as the Permanent Secretary, I assure you that we will use the findings of the research project to guide our policies and the practices in the education sector. We will ensure that our teachers receive the necessary training and support to implement appropriate teaching and learning practices effectively in their classrooms. We will also continue working with our development partners to ensure that we create better learning environment to our pupils. I urge all stakeholders to use this workshop as an opportunity for learning and translating the findings of this research project and share your insights and experiences on how to translate these findings into practical solutions that can benefit our children. Let us work together to create a better future for our children and our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, to end up my remarks, I would like again to express my gratitude to the University of Dodoma, the LESA research team, and all the stakeholders who have contributed to this research project. Your hard work and dedication have made this project a success, and we look forward to continuing our collaboration in the future. I now declare that this dissemination workshop is officially open.